What is up, everybody? Today, story time episode 3. Yes, third episode coming at y'all. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment what y'all want to see next time. Go follow me on all the socials. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we are doing the $100 giveaway. I ain't playing, y'all. Just hit that subscribe button. $1,000 giveaway. $100 giveaway once we hit that 1,000 subscribers. In the story time today, we are, as obviously you've seen on the title, it is my experience with the gas chamber whenever I was in boot camp for military, the Army. We're going to go ahead and light this bad boy up. It's always better to tell a story with a little friend to help you out, you know what I'm saying? So, 2010, I graduated high school. Graduated high school on like March 23rd, May 23rd. I turned 18 June 13th. June 20th, it was either June 18th or it was June 20-something. I was on my way to boot camp in South Carolina. They called it my drill sergeant. The guy that signed me up for the Army. He was telling me it's called Fort Jackson. It's called Relax. It is Fort Jackson. That's its real name. But he was like, it's called Relaxin' Jackson. So you'll enjoy it. So I was all in. Bro, send me to Relaxin' Jackson. I'm down with that. If I'm gonna be relaxing, I'm cool with it. I get there, it ain't relaxing like he said. It's hot, it's humid, it's the middle of the summer. Sucks. Anyways, we gotta do the gas chamber one day. And pretty much they tell you what you're gonna have to do before you actually get inside of there. They're like, look, you're gonna have your face mask on, and you're gonna have your full gear on, which is just your regular camoed long sleeve shirt, your camoed pants, camo pants, camo shirt, your boots, your socks, your underwear, obviously, and then the face mask, and that was it. I don't know how it is. Whenever I went in, we were told by one of our drill sergeants that we were one of the last classes that would be partaking in the gas chamber. They said a few of the different militaries around different states were kind of like saying it was unneeded, so they were starting to not do it. Apparently, I don't know if this is true or not. This is just what I was told by that drill sergeant. What he told our class is that we were one of the last few that were going to go through the gas chamber. I don't know if that's true or not, if they're still doing it today or not. I would think they are, but I don't know. So like I said, we go in with the long sleeve shirt. You got your long sleeve pants on. You got your boots, which are like long boots. Your socks, which are kind of long, and then you just got your whitey tighties, and you got a face mask on with the little breathing shit. And they tell you whenever you get inside, you're gonna have to pull it up the first time, and you're gonna recite your name. I think it's just your name, your blood type, your social security number. I think that's it. It's like those three things. And then they're going to go around a second time, and on the second time you have to recite the Army Credo, which is like 3 paragraphs long, and it's pretty long. So I get inside the gas chamber. Imagine like a meat factory that's like a concrete building, and those plastic flaps. All right, just imagine plastic flaps. And you can't see nothing beyond those plastic flaps and the concrete. So we get in. That's already like a little terrifying. I'm 18. I'm fresh 18, I'm being sent into these flaps. I'm like, what am I being sent into? And we go in. We had already been told firsthand that it was going to burn a little bit your skin. It was gonna. What they said is it was gonna feel like a lighter to any exposed skin to this gas, whatever it was. I don't know what it's called actually, but they said whatever skin was exposed to that, it would feel like a lighter to your skin. I can tell you firsthand right now, it did not feel like a lighter to your skin, but it does give a burning sensation kind of, and it's irritating, and you're like, yo, when is this weird feeling gonna go away? Because it's unsettling. It's kind of out of nowhere. You're like, yo, why? Because all that's uncovered is from your wrist to the tips of your fingers. All that's uncovered, and then your neck, and all of your neck at that, and your head as well is exposed. That's it. Everything else is covered up, so everything else is good. But pretty much that's exposed. When we walk in, like I said, we were told that firsthand that it was going to be feeling like a lighter to your skin, so we're all kind of like freaked out. Well, like I said, whenever we got sent into those flaps, it's just a brick wall. I mean, it's just like a brick square. So there's a wall on this side and a wall on this side, and they're telling us to line up on the walls. And we go in, and right in the middle of this building, there's one of the it's like a hot tray. You know what I'm saying? Just where you'll plug it in, and it's your own personal little heater for a pan, so you can cook something or whatever you need to do at the time. And on top of that, they had a Folgers coffee tin, and you could tell this coffee tin has been through some shit. It's got burn holes on it. You can barely tell that it even said Folgers on it at one time. I don't know if that's just how it was because of the gas, but I'm pretty sure this tin had probably went through a few things. And I'll never forget it. One of the drill sergeants, or first sergeant, I mean, he's standing there right in front of that fucking tin, and it's heating at the time, and he's got this little dropper, little liquid dropper, and he's just dropping it at a time. It's one drop, and he would probably wait like a minute or two, and then he'd drop another drop in it. Every time he would drop a drop into this pan, it'd be like, and then it would just smoke would fill up the. You couldn't believe how much smoke was actually coming out of like one drop, and then he was continuously doing it though, so like the room was just staying filled up with the smoke. Thing is though, they said that it would burn like a lighter to your skin, which like I said, it's not that bad, but it's intense kind of because you're not expecting that. This dude, if you've ever been in the military, you know what PT shorts and PT shirts look like. They're rather short. They're shorter than your normal gym shorts, and they're shorter than your normal t-shirt. So you got a lot more skin showing. This dude, I kid you not, he is in tennis shoes, ankle short socks, like the ankle socks, whatever you want to call them, where they're really short socks, PT shorts, a PT shirt, and the face mask. That's it. And he's standing right there taking it all, just like a G, acting like it's not even phasing him. He's literally just like. And we're all just like, oh my God, this dude is a savage, because we're all feeling it. This is our first time. This is probably his 30th time. He's used to it. He don't care. But at that time, we're kind of freaking out by it. We're like, yo, what? This guy's a Hulk over here. Anyways, we start getting into it. They go. I'm on the left side. Okay, and like I said, there's dudes lined up all on the left side. There's dudes lined up all on the right side of the wall. Probably 15-15, I'd say. They get about 8 people through on the right. They started on the right side. They get about 8 people through. They're doing it. Some of them are having a little problem. Some of them aren't. You know, they're doing it though. It's all going good. And I remember this dude. Because me and him used to We used to talk a little bit. Every now and then we'd hang out. He was just a cool dude. But he had told me he had asthma. And he was worried about the gas chamber. He was like, I don't know if I can do that, bro. But I was like, bro, if you're not able to do it, they're going to tell you you're not able to do it. And they told him he was perfectly fine. So, like, I didn't think anything of it. You could tell he was over there kind of like freaking out. He was moving a little bit more than he usually would be, like, had the jitters, you know. But I was like, he's just tripping. I was looking around, there's a few people doing it. So, like, again, I'm not going to think anything of this. There's multiple people doing it. I'm just going to stand there and try to stay as calm as I can until it gets to my point. Well, it gets to that dude, and he took off his thing. And on the first time, they tell you pull it up, keep your eyes closed, and recite the 3 things they told you to recite. Once you're done, put your face mask down, clear it out, open up your eyes, and you should be able to breathe perfectly fine. There should be fresh air in after you clear it out. I don't know what he did. All I know is I was kind of paying attention, kind of not, and before I know it, out of the corner of my eye, I kind of just see him. He's up against the wall straight, just like we all were, standing up, and his body just started, I kid you not, he had his mask up and his eyes closed. I think he said maybe 5, because you could hear these people talking. I think he got his he got his whole name out, and he got like part of his blood type out before he just started. And before you know it, it went from shaking, just ridiculous shaking, to where he was sliding down the concrete wall on the way to the ground while he was still shaking. And I kid you not, bro. All these people did was, we're over there freaking out. We're like, what? And all they did, I kid you not, they pick him up. One dude picks him up by the shirt thing, because like the long sleeve shirt is kind of like it's thick as fuck. So like you can pick it up by somebody, you could throw him if you wanted to, and that's exactly what that drill sergeant did. He picked him up by the shirt, and he went all the way to the other side, which is more plastic flaps, and just kind of threw him out, and acted like there's nothing to worry about. He's fine, and we're all kind of freaking out like, what if that happens? You're just going to throw us out as well? Like, that don't seem like that's right. Somebody needs to go check on him. But of course, we can't do anything. We're fresh off the bus. We've been there. I think I was there like 3 weeks at this point. So like, we're still very fresh. Very, very just like, you can't stand up to these drill sergeants and these first sergeants, because you can be sent into the military prison, and nobody wants to be sent there. We were told that on the first day, and they were slapping us in the back of our heads. They were thumping us, so you're not trying to stand up to them. So we just kind of stand back up against the wall and just kind of like, we're in shock, but they just continue going. They go on to the next dude and the next dude and the next dude, and it's all cool. After that one dude is the one dude that like seized out, and then they just tossed him, gone out the flaps. We didn't know if he was all right until we were done, but it's going to be a minute till we're done, because they were maybe a quarter of the way through the first round, and then they've got that second round I was talking about. So, like I said, they get around, and it comes to me. And this is where I just suck as a person. So, they get to me. I remember they said, pull it up, keep your eyes closed, recite the lines. I do it. I pull it up. I keep my eyes closed. What I did was Caleb Pittman, blood type negative O, and I'm not going to recite my social security number, but I recited that bitch out, and I had my eyes closed the whole time, and then because I was out of breath at that point, and because at the time I smoked cigarettes very heavily, and I was going through quitting them, so my breathing was just all over the place, I'm not going to lie. And I threw that mask down so quick afterwards, and trying to clear it out. I'm still feeling a little bit of it. It's kind of making me cough a little bit, but like I said, I'm clearing it out pretty quickly. So like, I'm really not feeling the burn or the coughing sensation of this gas. I don't even know what that gas is called. It's not mustard gas. I don't think it's mustard gas. I'm pretty sure it's deadly. But whatever this gas was, it was pretty crazy. But on to the second round. They start going through on the second round. They get to me. Like I said, like this whole the rest of the first round, nobody really had a bad experience. Nobody else was like there was the one dude that seized out, got tossed out. The only one through the whole first round. Second round though, they feel like they're going around. They get the whole right side done. So now they come to the left side where I'm at. I'm about number 3. Because they're going, they walk in. Alright, right here's the right side. So they're going to go this way with about 15. Then they're going to just cut right across and they're going to come back this way. Well, I'm on this side. I'm like number 3. I'm pretty sure I was number 3. So I was like, as soon as I got done with that, I was like, alright, they're coming to me. And I've seen all of them. They're all trying to recite the Army Credo. Drill sergeants and first sergeant had told us like 3 people that they had ever seen were able to actually recite the whole credo without coughing, choking, whatever. So everybody's going as far as they can, and they'll throw the mask down real quick and they'll clear it out because they can't breathe no more. Okay. Everybody's doing like paragraph, 2 paragraphs. It gets to me. I was so nervous because I still, at this point, did not know the Army Credo, besides about 3 lines of it. I was reading it every day. I'm reading it every night in my free time because I know it's something that you have to learn and recite in order to even pass your boot camp. It's like a check mark thing. Like you got to know that credo. Got to be able to recite it without looking at it, and you got to be able to recite it right now in front of these drill sergeants in the gas chamber. So they get to me. Also, this time you have to take it all the way off, and you have to have your no. You just have to pull it up still. This time you have to open up your eyes though as well, and it, bro, I kid you not, it burns whenever it hits them eyeballs. Whoo-wee. This is what I did though. Instead of being smart, taking a deep breath and reciting as much as I could, I took a deep breath. Mask is still on, and I was so nervous I went and then lifted it without any fresh air. I don't know why my brain said and then opened it. I think I got maybe the first word in, maybe, before I was making weird noises, making weird flopping, flailing. Dude, it was the most, like, I felt like I was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. I could not breathe. I could not breathe, and I was trying my hardest. Like I said, I was trying, but like nothing was. It was like I got the breath knocked out of me. And the more I tried, the more my throat would just catch on fire. It felt like, and like it felt like scratching and fire and everything inside my throat. The more I tried to like get a breath in. So they noticed what was happening, I guess, and I don't know if this is a normal practice, if this has happened to anybody else or not. Comment if this has happened to you, if you've ever been in the gas chamber. But what they decided to do with me, instead of throw me out, I guess because I wasn't like actually seizuring, I was just like, y'all are just gonna sit here and let me die. I felt like one dude grabbed me by my chest, grabbed me by that shirt, picked me up, boom, right up against the concrete, held me. I mean, dude, I feel like I was being manhandled straight up, just boom. At this time, I'm probably 3 to 4, maybe 5 inches off the ground, and he's got me firm, just buh. And as soon as he went buh, I had no time to react. But before I fucking knew it, there was a fist from another one coming straight into my chest, and it did nothing but just. And I took in the biggest breath of that shit. Oh my god. It hurt so bad, and I felt like I was dying. And then, guess what? They grabbed me by my pants and by my shirt, and they went, shoop, you get the fuck out of here as well, and threw me through the shit. And I kind of like was on the ground, flailing, flopping, like trying to like regain my composure. I don't know if I didn't listen or if it was just I just didn't know. But right afterwards, I get out. They said it was gonna happen. They said every hole of yours that was exposed will leak. Like your eyes are you're gonna cry. It's gonna look like your nose is gonna be everywhere. And I was just like, what? Nah, not me. Not like nah. I think adios my thing and happen to everybody. It happens to everybody. But you're still burning at the same time. So, like I said, I got thrown out. I finally kind of like get my breath, and I get up, and the first thing I ask for is, hey, can I get some water to rinse this off? And one of the drill sergeants, he goes, oh yeah, dude, I'll get you some water. I'll get you some water right now. And thank God, one of my buddies was just like, dude, don't take that water. And I was like, I've got to get this off, dude. It hurts so bad. And he's like, this is what is it? It's water based, I think, which means the water is gonna do nothing but run right off of it, and it's gonna it's pretty much just gonna like, let's say it's all burning right here. I'm gonna pour some water on it to get rid of it. It's gonna make the burning go from all right here to pretty much all to wherever the water touches, pretty much, because it's gonna rub off of it and it's gonna make it spread more. And once I heard that, I was just like, oh my god, I'm so glad I did not have any water with me, because that's what my first instinct would have been to do, was to pour water on me, get that shit off. So, gas chamber's about a 36-hour experience, if you want to be honest, because, like I said, you go in, you do it, you get out, then you got to take a shower. Water-based. The water is making it all run down. You don't want to feel that. It is fire to your skin, grown men screaming and crying, the worst time of your life ever. And then the next day you wake up and it's all gone. It's pretty much like it never happened. Your throat don't hurt no more. There's no more scratching, no more burning, no more burning on the skin feeling. All of it's gone, and it's pretty much like it never happened. And that's pretty much it. Just a crazy, fucked up experience that I don't even know if it happens anymore. I don't know if they do it anymore. They said it was going to be the last few rounds, but I'm pretty sure they probably still do it, because gas chamber can be a form of torture, of, what am I trying to say? It can be a form of, yeah, just a form of torture, and And in war, if you get captured, they could put you through a gas chamber and be like, "Yo, give me these answers. I'm not gonna give you these answers." All right. Strip him down to his skivvies. Throw him in the gas chamber for 30 seconds, and that might make somebody want to talk. But for the U.S. military, for the most part, whenever I was there, 2010, Fort Jackson, South Carolina, we were prepared for that shit. And you wasn't gonna catch us slipping. You wasn't gonna get us to break through no gas chamber because we done been through that. At least that form. But that's pretty much it for the gas chamber experience. Like I said, it was pretty crazy. The amount, because you're in boot camp. Have you ever been in boot camp? The showers, it's like I think we had 8 people at a time you could fit in a shower, and there's a lot of like in the barracks. There's like probably like 60 dudes in the barracks though, but you can only shower 8 at a time. Every time there was another 8 dudes going in there, it was just screams and grunts and moans of discomfort because you knew what was going on because you got to shower. You can't just leave it on you and expect it to disappear. You got to shower, and it's best to just go ahead and get it over with. So we all was in some discomfort that day once it started hitting parts that we never expected it to hit, and we were told it wasn't going to affect certain parts of our body, which it certainly did. They lied. Don't listen to the military. They be lying sometimes. But again, that's pretty much it for this episode of Storytime. This, again, is my experience with the gas chamber. 2010, the summer of 2010. Either in June or, no, it's probably in July 2010, so it's been pretty much over 12 years since that's happened. But I remember like it was yesterday. Like literally, I can picture it right now. Me being inside that little squared room, all those dudes around me, and that dude seizing out. Me having that hard time problem breathing, getting punched, being thrown out. It was just crazy. And then pretty much all of us was crying, and you're not like, but your eyes are just like flowing, and it was just nuts, bro. If you've never been through the gas chamber and you want to, you don't. If you have been through the gas chamber like me, hit that like button, comment, let me know your experience in the gas chamber, hit that subscribe button, comment what y'all want to see next time. Go follow me on all the socials. If you're of age and it's illegal in your state, light up during story time. And until next time, y'all, have a good one.